Welcome to The Print. My name is Amana Begam. So this week I have written an article about Muslim leadership in India, and this is a one of very important subject I believe in Indian politics, specifically because India has seen the partition based on identity and the so-called Muslim leaders who used to claim that they represent Muslim population. They have created Pakistan and shifted to that nation as well. So what we left with um uh, a kind of a gap when it comes to Muslim leadership, or that who would be recognized as a Muslim leader. And one of few names successfully we could remember was Maulana Abdul Azad, the first education minister of India. However, the issue is that after that we see a very long gap, and in history we see that most of the government of India used to treat clergy or religious leadership as the representative of Indian Muslims, as such as they are the one who would politically also represent the Indian Muslim, and it has been very problematic for very long. Plus, a lot of organization like All India Muslim Personal Law Board, or even Waqf Board, or sometime even Minority Affair Ministry, they would act as a spokesperson of Indian Muslim. They would act as they are representing the Indian Muslim. However, as a Pasmanda Muslim, since I belong to the community, the real ordinary Muslim, I would say, the Indian Muslim, the marginalized community, I do not feel any connection to this leadership. It feels very superficial, not coming from within the masses, not coming from the ground, and somehow these people are mostly belong to feudal family. Their generation has been into the politics or in power structure, and they are just continuing that basically tradition of their family. So how we can see them as a real leader of masses? um, Before going into that problem, I also tried to analyze that why actually we need a leadership of like Muslim. Any Indian leader is also a leader of Muslim. Indian Prime Minister is also the Prime Minister of Indian Muslim. And while I used to believe that anyone can represent any community regardless the identity, slowly, steadily, I started realizing that every community some time to time has a specific need sometime based on their socio-economic and belief system. So someone who comes from that identity, someone who has lived that reality, could uh, uh, could um, could understand the mindset and need better, and communicate the same to the authority, to the political leadership. And uh, that also help to integrate the different community into the bigger picture of national identity. So it has its own necessity, having representation of all the particular community. So Muslims should also have that leadership and representation. However, I believe that the Indian Muslim, the 80% of it, the Pashmanda Muslim, they never got that representation, and there we actually fail, because all the name we listen or hear in the name of the Muslim representation, they come from the Ashraf community. They are the privileged section of the minority, the elite of the Indian Muslim community. And I do not understand how they would, I mean, how they would actually feel any connection to the Pashmanda Muslim when their culture, their lifestyle, their need, and their interest is very different. Because it's very visible that their first interest is to secure their power structure, the privilege they have been enjoying for the generation, that they want to save that, rather than actually working for the community and their welfareness, their betterment basically. And also, I have given the example of the Pashmanda leadership in the past, like how Maulana Asim Bihari, Ansari Sahab, how they have showed they had shown the path, that they were always against the partition. They even fought the election against the Jinnah's party. And when you see that their interests always had been aligned with the interest of the nation, because they see themselves a part of this land. They understand that culturally we are Indian, Hindu basically. So also, not only that, their work, if you would look at their work, so Asim Bihari is known for their work in field of education. He had established a lot of educational organization to promote education among the Pasmanda Muslim. He also in that time around 1932 also established women wing of all the organization, which also highlight that how they were thinking to bring this progressive idea within the community, so the community can progress, they can get out of their regressive mindset, and they actually understood what is better for the community, and they were working towards that direction. But after that we lost the Pashmanda leadership, and I think that is the real reason we don't have a Muslim uh, leadership in real sense. And only uh, leadership coming from the Pashmanda Muslim can actually understand their need, and can show the real path where Muslim masses should um, what path, basically uh, what I would say what ideal basically Indian Muslims should adopt, and how should they define their future, how they should uh, value, they should understand that their faith is their personal matter. And when they come in when they talk about the politics, it should not be mixed with the religion, but it should be looked in the context of their need, in the context of policies, what policies are better for them, without making into a narrative of Muslim versus other. So for more, please go and read my article, and for such a video, keep watching The Print. Thank you.